New Style Radio.
The FMB, that's the Federation of Master Builders, say that almost a quarter of consumers in the UK who need work done refuse to get it done because of anxiety over tradespeople. The research also shows that of those who have used tradespeople in the past have had one bad experience with a tradesperson. However, only a quarter of these people say that they ask tradespeople for their credentials before hiring them. To talk a bit more about this, we're joined now by Brian Berry, who's the Chief Executive of the Federation of Master Builders. Welcome to the Mid-Morning Show, Brian.
Thank you very much.
Now, Brian, how do you know that we're just not a nation of fantastic DIYers and we don't actually need tradespeople?
Well, sorry, that question, you're asking about what, why we're not...
Yeah, I said, how do you know about this? How do you know that we're not just fantastic DIYers?
Right. Okay, so... Well, we've carried out a survey of consumers to find out what's happening when they're looking to hire a tradesperson to do work in their homes. And as you said earlier, actually, 1 in 3 people have had a bad experience employing a tradesperson, and 1 in 4, as a result of that, are reluctant actually to have any work done on their homes. So there is obviously a demand for that work, but people are too scared to actually take the risk and have a tradesperson in their home.
So how much money is exactly the building trade missing out on because of the building bad reputation?
Well, as a result of that, we've estimated from this survey that the economy is losing about £6 billion because people are not having the work done. And obviously that's a huge amount of money that's being lost to the building industry.
Now, when they say that all this money is they're missing out on because of the reputation of bad tradesmen, does this mean that all tradesmen are being tarred with the same brush, basically?
No, absolutely not. I think one of the problems in this country is that anyone can call themselves a builder, and that causes a lot of concern about cowboy builders. We all know of a bad story about employing a cowboy builder, but the vast majority are honest working and do a really great job. Certainly in our federation, the Federation of Master Builders, we've got 8,500 members right across the country who are doing a brilliant job for consumers.
That somebody can just set up and call themselves a builder?
Well, that's a good question, because actually the term builder is not licensed or registered. It's open to anyone, if they wish to do so, to go out with a van and say offer their work. And that poses a problem for consumers. So I think if you're looking to have work done, it pays to ask friends and family for a recommendation. Better still, why not use a master builder belonging to the Federation of Master Builders, because we independently vet and inspect our members.
Because it just seems weird that somebody can't just get a van and say, I'm a gasman, because you need to be licensed. But yet you can get a van and say, I'm a builder.
Well, absolutely.
And building is probably one of the most costly things that you're ever going to put your money into.
Absolutely. You know, people are spending 10, 20, 30, even more £1,000 on upgrading their properties. And people don't do probably enough work in terms of actually checking that the builder they're employing is a good quality builder. It is difficult, I think, because the fact that the term builder is not registered, which is why it's even more important, I think, to actually get a good recommendation or go to a trade association to check that the builder is competent to do the work.
I think that's probably the key, isn't it, Brian, that checking that they are registered with you, because it has been known for people to say that they are a member of the Federation of Master Builders and they're not.
Unfortunately, that's true. Sometimes builders are using our logo, so we do contact trading standards about that. We take our brand very seriously. As I said, we do inspect our members, all new members joining the Federation, and they undergo a 3-yearly inspection. So we know that they are competent to do the job. So if you are looking to have work done, please, ask a friend or a member of the family for a recommendation, or use one of our master builders.
All right, so I'm having an extension done, and I've hired a builder. So So what's the first thing I need to do now with you?
Well, if you've hired the builder, I think you need to talk to them about having a contract in place. That protects you and the builder if anything goes wrong. Make sure that you agree a payment schedule because you want to be paying for the work as it goes along. And why not have some insurance policy on the work? People who are spending tens of thousands of pounds on home extensions and not insuring the work. We offer a range of insurance policies for 2%, and that protects you if anything goes wrong. And finally, don't pay cash up front. Make sure that you've got a payment schedule because if anyone's asking you for cash up front, that's not a good sign.
Really?
Mm.
Ah, that's interesting. So when you say do a payment schedule now, how does this work?
Well, this would be part of the contract, so you might want to pay so much of the money up front, 10% or so, because if it's a small builder, they will have to buy some of the materials, and then you pay for the work as you go along. So you need to agree with that with the builder, depending on the size of the contract. So you might pay 30%, then 30%, and the remaining 30%. So you pay for it in stages. If anything goes wrong, then you can actually then withhold payment.
Right, so if it's something bigger, like when they've done the foundations, that gets checked and then you pay for that bit, and then when they sort of get halfway up, you pay another instalment.
Exactly. You pay as you go along, really, and that protects you. And also it means that the builder, if you've got that in place, the builder knows that the money is coming.
How concerning is this for your industry?
Well, I think the industry does suffer from poor image. You know, the media love talking about cowboy builders. The fact is the vast majority are doing a great job. Within the FMB, we do our own Master Builder of the Year awards, some fantastic cases of great work going on right across the UK. We need to celebrate that. And also, I think we need to get young people more interested in having a career in the building industry. You can learn a trade. And then if you're ambitious, you can set up your own company. So it's very entrepreneurial. It's one of the few industries where you can go into without having lots of qualifications. It's hard work, dedication, good communication skills. You can do very well in the building industry.
Are the colleges and schools encouraging young people to go into this industry, though? That's the thing, because when I was at school, lots of the lads were encouraged to go into this industry, but are they still doing that, or is it more technical things that they're encouraging to go into now?
Well, you're quite right. There is still a problem attracting young people, particularly girls, into the building industry, particularly in the manual trades, the plasterers and carpenters. We need more girls to get interested in that. And that really is a cultural thing, really. We've got to get schools talking about it. The industry's got to be talking positively about the value of having a more diverse workforce. And we've got to get rid of that demarcation between going to university and doing a vocational course, because learning a trade should be as good as going to university. Certainly you can do as well, if not make more money.
Now, is there anything else that you can say that can put homeowners' minds at ease about hiring a tradesperson?
Yes, I'm aware, and this survey shows actually consumers are very anxious. The thing is actually to do your homework. I mean, as I was saying earlier, ask friends and family for the name of a good tradesperson. That should help reassure you. If you don't know anyone, check a trade association such as the Federation of Master Builders, because our members are independently vetted and inspected. Once you've done that, make sure you get at least 2 or 3 quotes. And then when you've decided on the builder, insist on having a contract in place, because that will protect you and the builder, and it will make sure that actually if there's any problem in the future, you can refer back to the contract. And finally, my big plea is please don't pay cash up front. It's just a bad sign. A good builder won't be asking for that.
And take out some insurance.
Absolutely. For 2% on the value of the job, you can protect yourself. So ask your builder about an insurance policy.
Are builders insured themselves?
Yes, they should be in case of any sort of accidents that can happen. But you should ask to see proof of the insurance policy. And that's one advantage of using a master builder, because we check that our members have the insurance policy in place. And if you want to protect the project that you've commissioned, you would need to pay extra for that. But for 2%, of 50,000, it's worth doing to protect yourself.
It most certainly is when you're paying out thousands of pounds.
Yeah, absolutely.
Brian, where can our listeners go to find out more information?
Yes, best place to come is to our website, which is www.fmb.org.uk. And we also offer a Find a Builder service, so you can have a look at that to find local master builders in your area.
Brilliant. Brian, we're going to put all those details up on our Facebook programme page and our Twitter page as well.
Okay, great. Thanks very
All right.
much.
Thank you very much
All
for
right.
joining us today. Thank